How much is Anyway, Tammy Harp again. I just wanted, did I miss anything while I was gone about the 7 and the 8 up at the Mauna?
No, they never see
So,
them.
are we able to see them when we are up there, if they're up there and we're up there, because it's our anniversary?
I looked on your desk stuff with Tom's contact information.
So that I can get it to the appropriate people to, because I think if we're going to talk about the Mauna and its policies and cultural religion or anything to do with the Mauna, it should be at the palm, you know. And like I said, I'd like to see Halikukia Mauna be grandfathered in. That is my, I feel that it is appropriate for a pass, not only for you guys, for anything that went on up the Mauna, for everything. The generations and the generations that had suffered. That's the peak up there already. I mean, we're at the top, the apex of the world. Look at what's happening all over the world. The indigenous people are standing. It's because of the Mauna.
Amen.
The Mauna is a catalyst of the native peoples of the world who have been abused, exploited, and suffering. So, but anyway, so I'd like to have you guys think on that Halikukia Mauna be grandfathered in. And as for that new business C, CRA, develop and adopt the management policy stuff on scattering of cremated remains. You know, as far as I understand, there's no boundaries to scattering at the beach. Before, you had to go a certain mile or whatever outside and scatter. Now, you can just go up to where the water still by the rocks and just scatter right there. So, this is gonna have to be talked about and somehow incorporated, because I don't think up there should be no different than what is allowed at the shore. You know, the Makai, Mauka. Okay, and also to on D, action item CR7, determination of the appropriateness of constructing new Hawaiian cultural features. I'd like to see Ka'uokoko rebuilt, because we look forward to seeing that when we go up or come down. So it has a significance for us, whether it's, call it whatever you want, but it's a reminder to us, and that's what we are. And also, and whatever else might be there already and it's in good condition, I would like that to also remain and be a part of the feature instead of going dismantled. We could be causing more harm already with what might, you know what I mean, whatever ahus. But this we can do up at the Mauna if we're allowed to, you know, because they're going to be in retreat. They're going to hear it from the horse's mouth, right there, you know, and can have like a mini halavai, where Kupua Aloha gonna be the guiding behavior. And also, I just wanted to say that we are visual, nonverbal communicators. You know, a community of people that don't need to talk. We just Native American Indians or First Peoples or First Bands was at Kona, and this was like in '98, and it was a treaty conference. And after one of the kukunas was doing these things with us where nothing was said, he just looked at us and the whole room just exploded, you know, just roared with laughter. And just looking at us like, oh, what do we miss? So finally the chairman spoke and said that, you know, us, you know, us Native Americans, not Americans, we talk with our hands and, you know, all this kind of stuff and with words or whatever, but they've never seen us. They said, you know, you guys don't even talk. You know, it's just one look and everybody laughs and we're going, you know, so that's a part of us. We are visual, nonverbal communicators. So that means that we're actually high contextual people. We don't, our ancestors had no use for money. nor did they have, use for written word. We had to, we was taught by the missionaries about reading and writing. So that was primitive. And we still are who we were. And then now one more thing before I get off this. The couple system, was it was our behavioral discipline. And either it was honored or you just risk death. They'll kill you. No ifs, ands, no buts. So when the couple system fell, we fell along with it. That's when everything opened up for exploitation, then eventual overthrow, and all the way up to now. And as far as for myself, visually, when I look up at the Mauna, or if I look at the website, I still cannot figure out where Waimea is to the TNT. I have not seen one visual application where it shows me that, okay, this is where the TNT going to be from Waimea. Sure, I've seen them in the UH report, but from a distance. We're standing here and we're standing there, but where's the location you're standing at? We have to go by landmarks, which we cannot do that. Just as Uncle Billy said about the balloon. No dimensions of height. So when we're going to look at something, it's like, we need further, because we're visual people. And what is on the paper is not necessarily what we, understand. And so, for me to look at the Mauna the way I do from Waimea is like, okay, let's say I was born and raised in Lahaina, 7th generation, so there's the L. You guys been in Lahaina, you see the mountain, there's Pu'upa'upa'u above Lahaina Luna, and there's an L. And I look at that all the time because I don't drive, and I get footmobile. And so when I look at the Mauna, I'm going to be affected by this added structure, which is going to be like a monstrosity. And I already find that there is something wrong in the plan, because it said that the TNT will and the ones above will not be able to see each other. But hello, I think in the visuals that you guys provide us, it'll be in violation, that they will see each other. And so there's a lot of other things, and as for October 19, 2011, when Mauna Kea had all those tremors, and earthquakes started at 2:34. And I kept the blog from Keck that said that the structure was still shaking. As the hours went by, they didn't know if it was going to work or not. And the thing is that this is the coincidence, is that just by chance, OHA, Office of Hawaiian Affairs, was going to be in our community up there that evening. So from 2:34 all the way down to the meeting at 6, there was like over 24 tremors going on all in that vicinity. We was rocking. I'm actually bouncing a lot that day. And so that was the turning point for me to see that the Mauna is telling us something, and OHA was in Pono. And then we find out at that meeting that the CEO was going to resign, Clyde Namu, and there was other things was happening. It was like, wow, so the Mauna knew what was coming down to us from OHA, Office of Hawaiian Affairs. So there's a lot of, I don't know what you want to call it, spiritual, cultural. I'm a practitioner, I'm a shoreline gatherer, but the thing is, I grew up with cows, calves, and bulls of the sea. I go up to, now where I'm at, I live with the cows, calves, bulls of the Aina. And I see them on just about every day. I take some pretty interesting pictures that come off of that Mauna, and the sky is up in Waimea, and there's all significance because, like I said, I'm 7th generation Lahaina, and Lahaina is up here in Maui. And this is our proverbial third eye, our mind's eye. So I cannot, if people are saying, yeah, let the TNT be built, they don't live in our community. They're not going to be impacted because they're not going to be there. And I think that is not right, you know? And all this money in the world, with all the technology in this world, I don't even think Mauna Kea should even have anything already. I think we should start looking at the decommission process of getting everybody off eventually. Because this is the top of the world. And we're gonna put one big bloody man-made structure up there to look into the heavens, and heaven knows if it's gonna be used for warfare. And that's not us. Please, money is money. United States is flat broke. Why are we relying on these kind of stuff to boost our economy, which is only one small fragment of the whole?
Amen.
You know, so I would like to just say that eventually we'd start looking at the commissioning process on the Mauna. Mahalo.